Well, look at this. Valhalla High School volleyball player Kyler Moore had to make a life-altering decision that most of us will never encounter. 10 News sports reporter Steve Smith tells us why he calls losing a limb a blessing.
Part of our family tradition is no excuses.
Yeah, I don't want any sympathy.
You see, Valhalla's Kyler Moore doesn't get around the volleyball court quite as easily as his teammates.
I'm sure they trusted me, but they're like, wow, he has one leg and he's about to play.
They'll say, oh, your leg. And you say, what happened to my leg?
He suffered from arteriovenous malformation in his foot.
It's a knotted up group of arteries and veins. It basically just led up to the point after a lot of years of pain every second, a lot of pills, a lot of just surgeries and going to specialists.
Which he knew really wasn't working.
I kind of always told my parents, like, I'm ready to amputate, I'm fine with it, I'm fine with the concept of it.
To him, life was going to be better once he got his prosthetic leg, and he just knew that nothing was going to hold him back.
And that meant getting back out and playing sports.
When I first started to juggle a soccer ball, I'm like, okay, I never thought I'd be able to play sports, specifically soccer, with your foot again. So I knew at that moment, okay, I can do anything.
Like playing volleyball.
I've noticed it's a little difficult when hitting because you have to jump off, you have to do a certain routine and jump off a certain leg, so it can be difficult at times.
And while he knew jumping may be a bit difficult, he jokingly said the bigger obstacle was playing for the Norseman head coach, who, by the way, just happens to be his brother.
He was a little bit slow, and I was really hard on him. I told him there was no excuses, that if he wanted to be out here, he had to play and hustle just like all the other kids did.
When I found out my brother was going to be my coach, I'm like, okay, I'll quit. But no. That was a joke.
And Big Brother has been impressed.
It's not easy to play volleyball with one leg. Volleyball is a sport where you really have to, break the ice. You have to get used to it.
Kyler has shown a lot of courage and, like he says, doesn't want sympathy from anybody.
The amount of pain I was in before was excruciating, and I was in pain every second for easily 3.5 years or something like that. So this is, like, surprisingly, it's a blessing.
In El Cajon, Steve Smith, 10 News.